Jalapeño. The name comes from Jalapa, the capital city of Veracruz, Mexico. But here is the part nobody mentions. The pepper was never actually grown there. The city simply invented the process of smoking and canning them, and the name followed. What most people also do not realize is that a chipotle is not a different pepper at all. It is just a jalapeño that has been smoked until it becomes something else entirely. Darker, earthier, with a depth that fresh jalapeños never have. The Aztecs were doing this centuries before anyone else thought to put it in a taco, habanero. Before it became famous for burning people's faces off. This pepper spent thousands of years quietly moving north from the Amazon basin through Central America before settling in Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula. That origin matters because the Amazon gave it something most hot peppers do not have. A genuinely tropical flavor. Fruity, floral, almost like a mango sitting next to a fire. If you could somehow experience the taste without the heat, you would think you were eating something meant for dessert. The Yucatan still produces more habaneros than anywhere else on Earth. And local cooks there have been pairing it with citrus for generations, precisely because they understood that flavor long before the internet discovered the burn, Carolina Reaper. Ed Curlin spent years crossing a ghost pepper with a red habanero from the island of St. Vincent before this pepper existed. The result held the Guinness World Record for over a decade. What most people focus on is the number, and the number is genuinely extreme. What they miss is that Curlin was not only breeding for heat. He wanted flavor. The Reaper opens with something almost sweet, almost fruity, before the heat arrives and does what it does. Every pod looks slightly different. Wrinkled, irregular, with a small scorpion-like tail curling at the bottom. No two are identical. That unpredictability is part of what made it famous. Ghost pepper. In 2007, when researchers officially measured its heat for the first time, the result was so far beyond anything previously recorded that many people assumed the equipment was broken. It was the first pepper to cross 1 million Scoville units, a number that had no precedent. It comes from the northeastern states of India, from Assam and Nagaland, and Manipur, where it had been used in cooking for centuries without the rest of the world paying attention. The Indian military paid very close attention. They studied it seriously as a non-lethal crowd control agent. Pepper grenades designed around this single fruit. Then YouTube found it, and a completely different kind of chaos began. Shishito. Most of the time, this Japanese pepper is completely mild, grassy, slightly sweet, thin-skinned, and ideal for blistering in a hot pan with nothing but oil and salt. But roughly 1 in 10 shishitos is genuinely hot. Not predictably hot, randomly hot. The same bowl, the same batch, the same harvest, and one of them is waiting. Japanese izakayas have been serving them this way for generations, treating the occasional hot one as part of the experience rather than a flaw to be corrected. There is no visual difference between a mild shishito and a hot one. You find out when you bite Aji Amarillo. In Peru, this pepper is not optional. It is the foundation. Ceviche, causa, ají de gallina. The dishes that define Peruvian cuisine are built around it, and nothing else replicates what it does. The name means yellow chili, and the color is accurate. A deep golden orange that looks warm before you even taste it. The flavor is intensely fruity, almost tropical, with a heat that arrives slowly rather than instantly. Peruvian cooks have been using it for over 8,000 years. It is one of the oldest cultivated peppers in the Americas. And it never became globally famous the way jalapeños or habaneros did. Which means most of the world has been eating Peruvian food without knowing what makes it taste the way it